I haven't deadlifted anything over 605 pounds in 2 months, which has been very frustrating for me. So let's see if I can do it today. I'm 6 foot, 186 pounds, and a lot of people have been curious about my form on my deadlifts. Namely, why am I using an anti-sumo stance with a very horizontal and rounded torso position? What you'll find when it comes to deadlift and squat form is that your limb lengths are going to affect what your overall form will look like. Because I have disproportionately long femurs and a short torso, my hip position needs to be high in order to maintain an optimal shoulder position over the bar. This forces me to lift with a more rounded back to reach over my femurs towards the bar. If I had longer arms or a longer torso, I'd look more like the form you'd see in a textbook, but those aren't my proportions, so I need to work with what I got. And in terms of rounding, as far as safety goes, our spine is meant to round. It can handle heavy loads in this position, but we want to support it by having good technique off the floor, pulling the slack out of the bar and avoiding cat backing. Because there's a lot of tension on my lower back from my squat and deadlift, this is why I really emphasize my ab, glute, and hamstring work. If I ensure that my lower back is supported by very strong muscles within and around my core, I can lift very confidently. This would be why I haven't experienced a single serious lower back injury. The only small strain I experienced was when I tried to deadlift on a sprained ankle, which I deserved. As far as my stance goes, I get a little more glute activation here, but I'm really just spiting sumos and I already have a longer range of motion, so it's slightly more going to change anyway. But while my proportions give me a lot of explosiveness off the floor, I have a sticking point right above my knees as I transition to lockout, but I'm always ready to grind it out, or rather, to work it out if I need to.